Fellas, money problems don't just hit the wallet, they hit the mind. If your sleep is trash, your patience is thin, and your peace keeps getting taxed by bills and debt, then this episode's for you. Welcome back to another episode of Sana IE, with real combos for Black male entrepreneurial millennials. I'm EXO, your host, and today we're talking about how financial stress wrecks men's peace and the moves to get your power back. And I bet you're wondering, man, I've been needing this episode because I've been going through this mental stress all throughout this year. Well, I'm here for you. So I've been dealing with the same thing. So I was like, let's dive into this. Let's start this financial literacy series and really get into the depths of how money plays a huge role on entrepreneurship, which we all know, but as well as your mental health. Here's the truth. Money is a mental health issue. 43% of U.S. adults say money negatively impacts their mental health more than politics, personal health, or even the overall economy. That's anxiety, stress, loss of sleep, and depression, all tied into dollars. And the pressure is rising. A recent national financial capability study shows 63% feel stressed about their finances, and more people are living beyond their means. 26% say they're spending more than they earn. That's just not math, that's mental overload. And I know we've all been through it where we've been stressed about our finances because sometimes we like to keep up with the Jones. Sometimes we like to splurge, or sometimes maybe you're like myself where you're like, if I spend it, I'll get it back because I got it before. And that way of thinking, trust me, is very detrimental to your financial growth. For Black millennials, the weight can be heavier. One report highlights that intense financial stress in 61% of Black Americans aged 18 to 35. When you add entrepreneurship, family responsibilities, and community expectations, the strong one tax, peace gets expensive. Here's a quote by Henry David Thoreau. Wealth is built over time, not overnight. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. When you have wealth, you feel like you have no worries, no stress. You can do whatever you want. But when debt and uncertainty own your mind, life gets smaller. It shrinks. Your world gets thin. And it's understanding like, this is not the life for me. And you can get out of the financial situation that you're in, wherever it may be. But it's just all about learning, how did I get here? How did I get to this place? And researching and seeing, how do I get out of this place? Financial stress hits the mental health tough. Financial strain spikes anxiety and depression. Decades of research shows it's linked to poorer health in Black adults through stress pathways. On the flip side, mental health struggles can increase problem debt. People with mental health problems are 3.5 times more likely to be in problem debt. It's a loop where you have stress, avoidance, fees, then more stress. And it's a constant cycle. I know we all been through it where we stressing about our finances. We try to avoid it or try to lock it away in a box. And then fees come about, whether that's credit card fees, membership fees, subscription fees, and it's just adding to more stress on your mind, on your body, and on your spirit. And it's understanding, how do I break out of this loop? Because this loop, this rat race, isn't for me. And when money is tight, many brothers skip care. 60% avoided seeking mental health treatment due to costs. That delay compounds everything from mood to relationships to business decisions. And I've been in that place myself. I'm going to share y'all a little story with y'all. Early in my grind, I had a slow quarter and I was just juggling bills. I wasn't sleeping. I kept telling myself, just hustle harder, just hustle harder, keep grinding, keep pushing through. This is only a phase. It's only a season. This is only a quarter. You'll get through it. But hustle harder without a plan was just a panic with the logo. Once I got to understand and be honest with myself about my numbers, that's when I set up the 4-bucket plan and started reaching out to more clients in my industry, in my business, to boost that up. And when I started reaching out to more clients, doing the work and really being disciplined on my 4-bucket plan, the weight lifted off my shoulders. Peace came back, not from a miracle deposit, but from clarity and understanding the situation that I'm in. And sometimes we don't want to see the situation that we're in because we feel like, oh, if I ignore it, it'll go away. But once you have that mentality, it starts to get bigger over time. You can't ignore the many problems because those little problems become big problems. And it's understanding like, okay, I have to sit down with myself and really check myself before I officially wreck myself. And I got 5 moves that'll get your peace back. The things that I did to really gain that clarity for myself. Number 1, you might want to get out a pen and pad for this, would be do a 30-minute money MRI today. Get out a pen and paper, do the 30-minute money MRI, pull your balances, your minimums, due dates, list income by the source. Then flag those high leverage stressors, the variable bills, the revolving debt. If you're carrying any card balances, you're not alone. Over 40% of Americans carry balances and minimums, but the plan starts here. So do that money MRI today if you're having these financial struggles with yourself and seeing, okay, how can I get out of this, I want to say, black hole? Number 2 would be, the thing that really helped me out was build a 4-bucket system. Number 1 would be essentials, 60 to 70% of your income, which will be housing, food, utilities, transportation. Then have a freedom bucket, which is 10 to 15% of your income, the fun, the small joys, the way to budget your dopamine. Number 3 would be your future, 10 to 20%, whether that's savings, your emergency fund, or investments. And the last bucket is fix it. The rest, whatever you have left over after you deviate your 100% of your earnings, targeted debt pay down, whether you're doing the snowball effect or the avalanche effect. And if you don't know what those are, I'll touch a little bit on those in next week's episode. But pick one debt to attack first. Automate the minimums for the rest. And that's what I did. And that gave me so much clarity and so much breathing room because I saw the numbers. Once you see it on paper, you feel like, okay, it's easier to do. It's easier to accomplish versus having everything in your mind, because once you have everything in your mind, it stresses you out over time. Number 3 would be create a calm cash flow calendar. Put every due date plus every auto transfer on your phone calendar. Move due dates to the week you have cash coming in. Most lenders allow this to happen as well. Add to your calendar a Friday money stand-up. 15 minutes every Friday. Check your balances. See what's due next week. And what's one win you can celebrate that happened this week, whether you save more or you pay down on the debt, whatever it may be. Have that Friday money stand up. It'll help you out. It'll relieve that stress. And it'll give you a outlook on, okay, what's due next week. And then keep that reoccurring cycle. And you can pass this down to maybe your kids or friends or family who are dealing with the same financial struggles as you. Number 4 would be negotiate and normalize help. Pick up that phone, man. You got to pick up that phone. You can't send emails, write letters and stuff like that. Pick up that phone, call your creditors for hardship plans or lower APRs, price shop insurances. And it's understanding whenever you go get like car insurance, health insurance, there's many insurance companies around, but you always want to price shop and see who has the best benefits for you and who is most affordable for you. Even when it comes to your phone or your internet. If anxiety is spiking, book that care, see a therapist, get in those community clinics, and seeing how can I help myself and better myself when it comes to my mental health if I'm stressing out when it comes to dealing with this or doing this. Because it's like, as humans, we want it all done like that. We want that instant gratification. And it doesn't happen like that. You got to understand, it's not going to be the microwave effect. It's going to take time to make it happen. And you have to have patience as you minimize your debt, as you get your financial security intact. Skipping care, though. Don't skip the care. Skipping care is common under money stress. Don't be a part of that 60% who avoid it. Flip that script. If you need help, seek the help that you need. Don't just stay in that box or think, oh, I'm strong, I don't need help, or keep pushing things aside. Number 5 would be build a 2-lane income plan. Lane A, stabilize your core income, whether that's your 9-to-5 or your entrepreneurship, whatever it is, stabilize that. And then lane B, do one repeatable, low lift after whatever field you're in. I'm sure you can create a digital product with whatever that means, whether you're in insurance, you're in sales, you're in cars, you're in the medical industry. You can create digital products, workshops, and templates to soothe those dips. Create those other streams of income, because having one stream of income, especially living in America, we know is the next step to being broke, because we all have bills. We all like to spend. We all like to splurge. We all like to live a good life. But having one stream of income isn't going to cut it for you, as you can see now. So find out how you can build a 2-lane income plan. Find out what other streams of income can you do. What are you passionate about? What do you love? You may love the career that you're in, but how can you make money from that career that you're doing besides that weekly check or bi-weekly check or monthly check that you're getting? Do your research as well. And here's a reframe to keep. Discipline reduces interest paid. Every consistent, boring move you make buys back mental peace for tomorrow. So sometimes you have to have that mindset reset that'll stick with you. Name the story. You may say, oh, you're behind. Change that, flip that around to where I'm building a system that protects my peace. You keep saying that you're behind is not going to help. It's just going to mentally demoralize you instead of gaining that mental peace and clarity that you need. Those micro wins, celebrate them. Celebrate paid off line items, not just the day you become debt free. Celebrate every time you pay off a debt, because you're getting closer to being debt free. And the number one thing that I recommend is protect your sleep. Money stress shows up at night. Guard your bedtime the way you guard your bank login. And that's real, because we know at night we in bed, we up, we may be scrolling social media, or we may be reading a book, or we may just be relaxing, reflecting on the day, or journaling, whatever it may be. But it's like that money stress creeps in. It's like a thief in the night. You'll be laying there and you start be thinking about your bills, your debts, some trips you want to go on, whatever it may be. But you have to block that out and reframe it. Something that I started doing is started going on YouTube and just looking at the life that I'm headed towards, whether that's taking different trips in different countries, looking at the different cars I will own, the different homes that I will own. Me, I love looking at different homes, different interiors and things like that, different mansions across the world. And that really starts to program your subconscious mind as you're falling asleep, because your mind is just replaying those scenes that you've seen from the YouTube videos or affirmation that you listen to. So maybe you have to block out that money stress and start putting your mind to where you want to be and where you're headed, instead of where you've been and where you are. And then also have community check-ins. I'm here for you. I'm pretty sure you have people in your life that love you and that care about you. Text a brother. Text them once a week, money stand up, and y'all just relate how y'all doing financially. That accountability is more better than the willpower, because you're with somebody that holds you accountable and you hold them accountable. So it's like, y'all like a team. Y'all like Kobe and Shaq. And I'm going to leave y'all with this quote. to think about for today. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Man, I ain't gonna lie. This episode really hit home for me because I've been through that financial stress. I believe we all go through that financial stress, and it's a huge learning lesson in life, because once we get our finances in order, every problem becomes minimal. I know Biggie said more money, more problems, but it's like when you have the money to take care of your things, you don't have the problems. You can take care of your bills. You can take care of your health. You can take care of your family. You can take care of friends. You can go travel whenever you want to, but it's all about getting those finances in order. Well, man, I hope this episode helped you. If this hit home for you as well, share it with a brother. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with the ones who you know is carrying that heavy weight in silence. Don't forget to follow us on any social media platform at Sana IE. Drop a rating, drop a review. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate your support. Like, these real conversations really help me out, and I know they help you guys out. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And next week, we're going to be back with the start of the Financial Literacy mini-series. In episode 1, it's going to be about money myths that keep men broke and anxious. We'll dismantle those myths and show you the real play and give you a 7-day action plan to help you get out of that. With that being said, enjoy your week. We'll be back again with Sana IE. Peace.